I like the idea of time blocking because you could make the things that are important, you fit them in, right? And for someone like yourself, you have all these hats that you're wearing. It's like the only way you're going to be able to do all this stuff is to block off your time. And it might sound silly to other people, like this is my time to shower, but otherwise, what's going to happen? Like life gets in the way.
Exactly. And that's how people make excuses, right? When you're not time blocking or you don't have a priority list or however you want to call it, the reality is that, you know, you're aimlessly, all of a sudden you're on social media, you're scrolling through Instagram and it's been 5 hours. You're like, where the fuck? Well, what could you have done in that 5 hours? Mm-hmm. Right? Like, yes, scrolling through social media is amazing, but I time block that too. Right? Mm-hmm. Now is my time to scroll, but I also make money off of my Instagram. So, and social media. So for me, that time is very important. Time is precious. And as I grow older and continue to navigate through life, I realize that my time is more important to be spent on other things and not just, you know, work or, you know, I'm too tired, I have a headache, like can't, excuses. I'm over excuses. I like that.
Sounds like there'll be a shout out to the X podcast on that one day.
Yes. Yeah, well, we have a lot of things coming and excuses. And
how many episodes you guys got down already? Like planned out?
No, I think we're about 5 episodes.
We'll have 5 by the end of the day. Wow. By the end of the month, I think we'll have probably, I don't know, 10 or 12.
Yeah.
Something like that. So we're on our way. Small steps.
Yes. And you blocked this too. It sounds like you're like sort of planning it out, which is again always important.
Well, I mean,
we try to time block very well. I'm late to everything, so it's a little bit difficult.
I had to message her at 2:30. Said, but like, how far are you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but she has other things that she has to like navigate sometimes, right?
Oh no, I definitely took a nap.
Okay, never mind. I was trying to help her out, but no.
No, there's no helping. I am a napper. I believe that napping is so important. Mm-hmm. I am an educator, so it's very important for your brain development. It's important for those synapses, for keeping memories, and to just take a minute for yourself. And you know, some people call that meditating. Some people call it all kinds of things. I call it napping because that's what I did, and I just woke up way too late and just. Yeah, that was that story.
But yeah, time blocking. And honestly, I think that's so important. Like I've now with, you know, my part-time job, I've been slowly trying to get into that habit with, you know, whether it's meal prepping. Okay, these are the days I'm going to cook, but I have extra food for a few days okay, these are going to be my 2 days off of exercise. And, you know, now I'm allocating, okay, this one day is for podcasting work. This day is for photography. I mean, I'm not perfect. Please, I'm really just still fine tuning what schedule and what time blocks work best for me right now.
Time blocking is not easy. I don't know if you must time block. I'm assuming that you were a fitness coach of some sort.
You must be a pro at it.
So time blocking is very important, but it's not the easiest thing to do because, you know, you do have other situations that happen, right? Mm-hmm. Traffic, maybe that person's late. If you're late 15 minutes, then your next appointment is now going to be pushed back 15 minutes. And then you have a cancellation. You're like, okay, now I have 30 minutes. What do I do with that 30 minutes? Right. So it's important, but it's also, it's hard to figure it out. It takes a lot of,
it's trial and error.
Yeah. Okay. And that's just like anything. Like if you look at your plans, let's say for fitness, it's always going to be a trial and error. You try things out. Maybe, you know, the scientists say you should be doing 150 minutes of cardio, but you hate it. So don't do that. Do something else. Do the yoga, do the walking, do the weightlifting, because at least you're doing it.
Honestly, right? I agree with you. I am not a cardio person. I don't like running. I hate treadmills. I'm being honest. I think cardio is boring as hell. And I mean, there are people who love running, but I love skipping. I enjoy doing yoga. And these are all things that I just slowly, obviously it's been raining here kind of on and off all week, but I'm starting to get back into rollerblading. Again, it is what it is, but it's my form of exercise and it's something better than nothing. That's what my motto is. Yes. You know, last week I did 20 minutes of an arm workout. I was tired as hell, but I said, fuck it. I'm going in, and it was better than nothing.
Exactly. Exactly. And you start somewhere. You start somewhere with anything, right? Just if you sit there and you're talking about fear before, man, like you're afraid, you're paralyzed beside deciding what should I do? What's the next step? And if you sit there and think about it instead of just acting, you spend a lot of time, right? And just try it. Maybe you like it. Maybe rollerblading is going to be your thing for the summer. Maybe it's going to rain all summer and you have to do yoga. Who knows, right? But you got to feel it out. You got to try it. And you got to have that confidence and that go get itness.
Absolutely. You got to take that first step. That first step is the most important.